The Midnight Court. I first sensed Vinny Duvall before I saw him like a ripple in still water that sets everything on edge. His invitation came in a low, bored whisper over the phone. Got a package, think you can run it? The call arrived at 2:17 a.m. My phone vibrated against the mahogany desk where I had been like nursing a late night coffee, trying to write my resume for a gig that actually paid. I stared at the screen, unknown caller. Who's this? I asked it, voice hoarse. Just someone who needs a favor, came the reply, smooth, measured. You available? I laughed, half in spite, half in fear. What kind of favor? He paused, as weighing whether I was worth the trouble. Courier work, make one delivery, no hassle. I should have hung up, should have let curiosity die in my throat, but I agreed. The dock. I wore a black hoodie to blend into the shadows and drove my beat-up Corolla through the deserted streets to the old steel dock by the river. Mist curled off the water like ghost fingers. Yellow sodium lamps flickered overhead, casting long, jittery shadows. A lone figure leaned against a stack of shipping crates. Sleek back hair, tailored black suit, and expression that never settled, like a cat watching prey. He stepped forward into the weak glow. Courier? His voice was polite, almost bored. Yeah, my stomach clenched. He extended a small metal case, cold, weighty, without markings. Take this north, old mill of Route 9. Drop it there. I slipped the strap over my shoulder. No questions. He cocked an eyebrow. Exactly. Then he turned and faded back into darkness. The highway. The engine droned as I navigated long straights and yawning curves. My nerves hummed with like every flash of tail lights behind me. The case thumped against my spine whenever I hit a bump. I kept replaying his words. No questions. Radio static gave way to late night jazz stations. Saxophone wept through the speakers, filling me with uneasy calm. I couldn't help but wonder what I carried. Documents, cash, something else. The highway was empty, but my mind was crowded. I rehearsed my line. Package delivered, no problems. That was all. The mill. The mill's broken window gaped like toothless jaws. Moonlight slanted through rotting rafters, illuminating dust motes dancing in the chill air. I set the case on a cracked concrete slab and eased the latch. Bundles of crisp bills filled the case, stacks tied with rubber bands, thick enough to burn a hole through my jacket. I slapped the case shut, grabbed it, and turned. A voice cut through the silence. You're early. I spun around. A woman emerged from the shadows. Carla Finnegan, Vinny's lieutenant. Her inked sleeves peeked out from beneath her jacket. She studied me like a sculptor inspecting a raw block of marble. I hate waiting, I muttered. She crossed her arms. Winnie hates surprises more. I swallowed, just following orders. Her gaze softened in a way that was almost pity, but not quite. Tell him I approved. Then she vanished into darkness, leaving me alone with the money. The aftermath. Back in the city, neon bled through my windshield like spilled paint. My phone buzzed, case empty. I exhaled, yeah. A pause, good work. His relief was a ghost beneath his words. Then, don't ever run for anyone else. I laughed, but it sounded hollow. Am I replaceable? He didn't answer. The discovery. A week later, curiosity killed discretion. I looked into Vinny's front company, a shipping outfit on paper, but rumors flew through the underground weapon trafficking, stolen artifacts, and black market deals that would make most people's blood run cold. I confronted Finn at a gritty dive bar. She sat at the end of the counter, backlit by amber light. You're laundering more than cash, I accused. She sipped her beer. I ran the numbers. You move the packages. I slammed my palm on the counter. I wouldn't be your pound. She set down her glass, face unreadable. You walked into this willingly. I stormed out adrenaline-burning pathways through my veins. Burned the evidence. That night I found the red case. Vinny's special request inside lay a stack of folders labeled with shell companies and offshore accounts. I ripped the papers out onto my grimy kitchen table and watched them shatter in the lamp's glare. By dawn, I was at the riverbank. The city slept beyond the embankment. I crumpled each page and tossed into the current. The water swallowed them on one after another until only ash and memory remained. As the last ember sank, I felt a weird kinship with the river, carrying secrets downstream, never looking back. Confrontation. I expected Winnie to come after me. Instead, he met me under a street lamp on 5th and Monroe, cigarette ember glowing in the night. His face was calm, too calm. You burned my files, he said. I squared my shoulders. Your order. He studied me like a doctor addressing a patient's pulse. I gave you one condition. No loose ends. It's done. He dropped the cigarette, crushed it under his shoe. You did what I asked, but you did more. You freed yourself. I hesitated. What now? He offered a rare, crook smile. Walk away. The escape. I quit the dead-end jobs, cashed out savings, and relocated to a coastal town where no one asked questions. I found work as a barista, serving lattes to early morning fishermen. I traded fear for routine. The hiss of an espresso machine, the scent of freshly baked croissants, quiet nods from regulars. But at night, I would lie awake, listening to distant waves. In my dreams, the metal case rattled, its contents calling me back. Epilogue. They say Vinny Duvall's empire still hums beneath the city's surface. The whisper that Carla's taken his throne, steering the ship with colder precision. Maybe they're both ghosts now, shadows that slip through cracks, leaving trails of unanswered questions. As for me, I will keep pouring cappuccinos and watching daybreak paint the sky. But sometimes when the tide pulls at my feet, I swear I hear the river speak, promising that no secret ever truly disappears. And in that murmur, I wonder whether I was ever free at all.